I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to puff on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to puff on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. You got try, roll your mind. 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 Seeing all the watering, filling your eyes, doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to puff on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to puff on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. You got try, roll your mind. You got try, roll your mind. You got try, roll your mind. You got
Three, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? How you doing? Damn it, man! It's another catch-up session on a Wednesday. Another week on by. So time flies, especially when you're older. 2 weeks time you might die because of the age. Time just flies like that. How you all doing? Let me know. The visuals are cool beans and the audio is cool beans. The AV, if we're hunky-dory, good to go. Inside the house, first of all, was Mr. Nico Libbe. Good evening, Nico. Yeah, Nico's just a startmaker, ne? You people know that we have had our Vape meet. It was huge. Huge. Lucky that the place had so many tables available outside. It was crazy. It was me, and it was Kaiser, and then it was that Vape reviewer from Cape Town, and then it was Nico Libbe, and then there was a bloke in L from Goodwood, and then there was Mr. Dion Danhauser, and then there was Kaiser, and then there was Nico, and then there was Libbe, and then there was Danhauser. Yes, we were three people. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, so in any case, let's just quickly check if the sound and everything, all good. Thank you very much for that. Obviously, Force would have wanted to attend, but Force was decided to buy himself a Jeep, ne? A Jeep. And yeah, and even though Nico, out of respect, wore a t-shirt with a Jeep logo on it, out of respect for the dying vehicle. So hopefully, Force, you got that Jeep up and running, but yeah, so that was a bummer, but we still enjoyed it. I mean, even if it's just me and Nico, me or Dion, or me and Force or whatever, doesn't matter. If we're 2, 3, 4, 5 people, it's always enjoyable. It was very, very nice. The food was very good. We had some nachos Mexicana as a starter. My plan was to kick off with some nachos, and I always loved the Spurs nachos when we were younger. But their nachos Mexicana has changed. It's not that lekker. It's a bit soggy. I don't know. Something's not lekker about the Spurs one anymore. So I decided to heat up Mr. what is it? I almost said old oak, the hollow tree. So I decided, now let's go for a Nachos Mexicana and a KWV special. Let's kick off with that. And then later on I'll get a pizza. Phew, but the nachos was so much. No. This was follies. And then the guys came and then they asked the lady, what's the drink? And I just mentioned there's a Clip Drift special. A KWV special. Hey, yes, someone brings 2 more doubles. As if I ordered them. But in any case, now so we finished them up as well. So now it was good stuff. But it just, it's just weird that there's so little interest in something like that. I understand there's people working and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, be that as it may. It was a Saturday afternoon from 1 o'clock. I think we were there till about 4:30. I'm not sure. But then when we were done, we left. So, Nico, good evening. Thanks for the support, mate. Appreciate it. There's Mr. Vos Reineke, my moddy. Ronaldo, evening, Mr. Ronaldo. Dad, the dude. Henry Landsberg, good evening. You here as well. Vos says his Jeep is hunky-dory until it breaks again. It's true. Good evening, Mr. Dion and Arianto. Yo, nice to see you again. I see more pictures of Arianto being posted on Facebook. He keeps on changing his profile picture. So he's up and running again. That's lekker. Good evening, Henry. Absolutely. All okay. Dion is Mr. Neil Pitts. Neil Pitts is here in the house as well. So yes. So let's start off with juice. I got some juices. Greg Rappaport must WhatsApp me. Send me a Facebook message and ask me for my address. He wants to send me some juices from Bevolk Industries. And the juices pitched up today. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, out of the 2 which I've tested, absolute winners. If you enjoy a peppermint crisp tart, there it is. This thing is lekker op 5 plekke. And currently I am testing this number. There you go. Which is a shortbread pudding. That is currently what I'm running inside the side piece over here. So I'm testing that as well. But if you love peppermint crisp tart, it is a no-brainer getting that peppermint crisp tart. If you love desserts, I mean, he was so confident in telling me that I'm definitely going to like it. So, yeah, he was right. These desserts are very good, damn it. So smooth. Damn it. Shortbread pudding. Who would have said? But anywho, so that's that. And then the other one my wife has hogged. I think I call it pink milk or something like that, but it's with a hint of banana. Who would have thought? Strawberry and banana. Very much good. And then there's this guy I must still test. This gorilla jobby. Where's the focus now? Come on, don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. No, he doesn't want to focus on the gorilla, funnily enough. But anywho, it's just called the pudding. There you go. That's it, the pudding. The pudding with the gorilla face on it. That's it. So this is what I must all test though, and as I said, I'll probably go and check up what is the profile of the pudding. But Greg, if you watch this afterwards, thank you very much. Much appreciated. And it's honestly absolutely worth a try if you guys are into desserts. The shortbread pudding. Interesting, eh? Interesting. But yeah, peppermint crisp, most definitely. Peppermint crisp tart. But as I said, yeah, give it a go. Give it a bash. You've got nothing to lose. It's very much good. Very much good. So yeah, that's that. And what I can also tell you is, well, what I'm vaping is the side piece, which you always know. I've still got this sweet pie running over here, this beauty. And then I've still got this number running. Obviously, all of it's got Pied Piper inside of it, all of it. It's either Arabian Nights or Caramel Cigar, always. Then obviously I've got back to the Dual 18650 over here. And yeah, it actually looks very nice. I was considering, remember this was black. So I dremeled this guy totally clean. And I must say, I actually enjoyed it. The idea was to spray it chrome. But I like the look of it. it actually looks very nice, as is. Because if I chrome it, obviously I'm going to lose the ages and I'm going to lose the Geek Vape on that side. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Must I rather chrome it or must I keep it this style? I mean, it looks really, really, really nice. It looks very nice and smooth. You don't even see any Dremel marks on it. Nothing. I think it looks very much nice. It's done so professionally. So occasionally Mr. Kaiser also got some handiness to him. Occasionally, you never know. But yeah, I kind of like the look of it. Kind of like the look. And then we have got this. Looky there. Let's somewhere gooi it upside there. You can check some of the wattage at which I'm vaping it. But yeah, that you should be able to check out what that number is. Let's quickly go. Focus, you bastardo. It doesn't want to focus. No, it doesn't want to focus now. The bastard. But in any case, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lab RTA. The Lab RTA by Duffpo. No, BP Mods. It's a Duffpo. Checked. BP Mods. Not the cheapest one which you would get. Looks like this is the packaging. The barcode thing is on this side. So, but yeah, this is sleeve goes over this. And inside this little goodie number is, in case you have not got it, this little pamphlet actually shows you all the numbers which you will actually receive in it. And there it is. Okay, that is what is left. Now obviously the tool which is in there is inside here. I put it, well, mine came inside there. I actually watched a couple of reviewers where the tool was inside there, but mine was inside the accessory package. There was nothing inside there, and then obviously the RTA inside there, and then you've got these 3 discs. Now these discs are basically designed to give you, or to use with various profile juices. That's what they are supposed to be there for. So let me just quickly remove this guy. Hopefully you can see it if I show it nice and close. Hopefully it will focus. It still doesn't focus. It focuses on my hands, weirdly enough. But in any case, but you got these 3 discs, which you, the fucking mustard though, man. See, it focuses on my hands now. But these 3 discs, and you swap the discs depending on the juice. Now, fortunately, I had a look at them, and some of by myself thought this disc is going to work the best. And that's the disc that more gives me the dominess of the underside. And lo and behold, that disc which I picked was specifically for tobaccos. And there you go. And then I started up this guy. Now I'm going to tell you straight out. Straight out. Removing this top cap for the first time is a biatch. But you just pull it off. Okay, I've got juice inside there, so I'm not going to pull it off now. Well, maybe I can pull it off. I'm not going to do that now. So then afterwards I had to actually just lube the O-rings, and then it was easier just pressing it on. But I mean, press fitting it once you've got the loop to the Ravigi, that is not an issue. Juicing it up, you would normally think anti-clockwise, but no, you turn it clockwise and then open it up. Now the interesting thing about this is, if you put on this cap and you turn it back anti-clockwise again, as you close it, you open up the juice flow. As what you open it, you close the juice flow. So theoretically, I should be able to just pull this off, and it should not, well, it's going to leak out of the fucking top because I haven't got that on, but it shouldn't leak out of the bottom because the juice flow is actually closed now. But you've only got this little nipple over there, that little nipple, and then there's a little unhum. Let me just quickly see where that unhum is over there. Then you're just supposed to be able to press fit this little guy back on, like so. There you go. So that wasn't too much of a train smash. And then you put this guy on again, and as I said, if you put it on and you close it, then you open up the juice flow again. And then you can see the tightness of the draw. Now obviously I must pour in more juice because I wasted my 1 milliliter of tobacco. Now the reviews which I actually watched about this, though, everyone said, and I watched 3 reviews. I watched Vic's review, and then I watched another Punky's review. I'm not sure where he's from, I've got no idea. But all of them said that the flavor is crisp and very good. Very good. So I decided, let's give it a bash. Let me put in my caramel cigar. You can still see there's my last bottle of caramel cigar over here. There you go, there's my juices. But caramel cigar. And I must say, out of all the MTL RTAs which I have used thus far, this one you can taste the caramel the best. Now I've also got to say, out of all the RTAs, MTL RTAs I'm currently using, which is the Berserker 2, the Aries V2, and then this Lab RTA, this one's got the smallest juice capacity as well. Building it is fine, there's no problem over there. It uses juice trickling down from the top onto, it's got these little juice tubes on the inside, so it trickles the juice onto the cotton, and it works extremely well. I have not had anything close to a dry heat on this thing. It saturates beautifully. Yeah, so you can see the draw which I currently have. And what is obviously also inside this package is various airflow inserts. Now, if you look at the airflow inserts, you know that this guy is absolutely geared towards MTL and even a very tight direct lung. But don't think for an instant you can really direct lung on this thing. It is geared for people like me that enjoy MTL. Now, I would say it comes to 90% of the tightness which I enjoy. I mean, this guy and this guy has got the perfect tightness currently to what I enjoy. Yeah, I would say 90%, but extremely enjoyable. It's got great flavor. It is easy to build. Biatch to remove for the first time. I like the drip tip. Filling this guy, not a problem. I like the fact that the juice flow actually automatically closes when you open up to put in juice. But what I do not like about this is the fact that they have not provided an extra glass or PG, what's it, PG, yeah, what's it, plastic again? Polycarbonate tank. They have not. And what's also weird is somebody said that I've got no idea how to remove this top section over there. So in case you actually have to replace the glass, they said this is supposed to be able to remove. I tried. I couldn't get that thing off. So I've got no idea, but there is no extra glass. Not that this thing will likely break in any case, because I mean, as I said, it's polycarb. But it's just weird that they have not included an extra one. And I have not seen in any review where somebody actually removes that top portion. But it's a very nice RTA, absolutely very nice MTL RTA. I can suggest it. I think it was 1,200 Rand. I got mine from Vape's Corner. So yeah, let's quickly check what is inside chat further on. Vaping this, I love this. I really love this. And just look at this old IPV mod, man. Look at that. Nice and slim mod. Fits beautifully with this MTL tank. I think it absolutely looks super. Yeah, no, lovely. Let's quickly say all good. I would have, but I'm in P, True Beans P. You can go and visit Ronaldo. Ronaldo's in the vicinity there. The meat was nice. Yeah, I enjoyed the meat, man. I enjoyed the meat. I think we need to do it every month now. Even if it's just 1, 2, or 3 of us, not one. I was sitting there for about an hour on my own. All the people around me checking me out and thinking, yeah, did this Oak's wife divorce him? What's wrong with this person? But no, in any case, there's Mark Richardson. Good evening, Mark. How you doing? Mark Richardson can actually let us know whether he has tested the Meson all-in-one unit from Steam Crave, and give us our thoughts on that thing. I know the first batch had a bit of a paint issue. I think it had a paint issue, but further on, I think the new batches would have been rectified, absolutely rectified. I quickly want to show you something which I just check out this while we're talking about flavors. Check out this number which I came across. Look at that. Look at that flavor on the left. I don't know if you can see the flavor on the left, but yeah, It is vanilla cheese. I mean, I started looking at the flavors from my right. I thought, nice. Okay, the ice, I don't know. And I came to this vanilla cheese. How in the fig would vanilla cheese taste like? But in any case, that was just weird for me to actually see that. It was strange. So yeah, Mark Richardson, thank you very much for joining. Much appreciated having you inside the house. Christian Baantjies, hoe mis ek Vape nou? Het sê hy man. Malski, Hazard, Dumasani. There you go, Malski, Dumasani nogal. Keep it up like that. That looks nice. Do not chrome. Yeah, no, I'm not going to chrome. You won't lose the letters if you elect. No. I will lose the black in the letters. That's the whole thing. I know I won't lose the letters. Oh, you won't lose. Yeah, but I'm talking about specifically the black. Kaiser, have you ever tried a pipe tobacco e-juice? I had a bottle and it was strong flavor. I forgot who made it, but it was good. Ever tried a pipe tobacco e-juice? What do you mean a pipe tobacco? I mean, isn't the Arabian Nights is a pipe tobacco? The rum and maple is a pipe tobacco. Caramel cigar, the cigar portion, it tastes very much tobacco-like. So I'm not sure, Neil Pitts, what exactly you mean by that. Hit the like button, please. Yeah, you're welcome to hit the like button. Absolutely. Wat se insert het jy in die Berserker 2? The Berserker 2, I've got a 1mm insert. I need to take it out and put in the 0.8mm inside here. I mean, you guys know I like it nice and tight. But it is good as it is. I mean, I put the 1mm insert, but the problem is with your lab RTA, is that you cannot. The only thing which you can use to adjust your airflow, well, I mean, maybe you can build your coil very as close as possible to the hole, most likely, but because it's got these 3 air intakes at the bottom, which is the reason why it's got such great flavor, by the way, the only way to adjust the airflow is by your inserts. That's all. So if you put a 0.8 in, if it's not tight enough, then you're screwed. That's basically plain and simple. I mean, you've got I can actually put on, now that I look at this thing, I can actually put on a drip tip which has got a more narrow bore. This is definitely not got the most narrow bore, that's for sure. I've seen with more narrow bores. Okay, now I'm just looking for one with a bit of a matchiness, with a bit of a color configuration. Okay. Now this is an old school one. This thing is old. I must say, no, not much of matchiness going on over here. Not much of a matchiness. I must definitely get more drip tips. That's one department where I'm absolutely lacking, is a drip tip department. Let's try this number. Let's go for a bit of length. Yeah, let's check IBS blast. Let's check IBS blast. Yeah. So obviously a bore of your drip tip, you can get a more narrow bore, and that's absolutely going to make it tighter as well. But yeah, but it's very good. You guys are going to be very happy with it. Absolutely. I would recommend this hands down. But I like this drip tip which is on here. I smoke it stickend. That's very good. And by the way, yeah, no, that makes a difference, the drip tip, for sure. So if you want the tight, you can manipulate the drip tip, but otherwise inserts. Nico and Dion, by the way, I told you about the guy that actually from overseas, from Utah, that purchased the Triad Sub-Home Edition from me, and he actually gave me a very good price for it, very good, and that was out of his own. Adding the shipping, which I actually shipped the product yesterday, so by the way, if any of you guys are interested, there is this tariff guide which is out for DHL, and it gives you exactly what packages you can need. You can obviously calculate what you want to send, but the package which I basically used is 1,235 rand to send this thing. So obviously I told the guy, listen, I will go down with $20 with my price, because it's probably going to be $70 sending this thing overseas. Oak said not a problem. And when I checked out this guy's address on Google Earth, I saw he had a beautiful Lexus V8 under a cover, and he had a beautiful Nissan Skyline GTR. And yeah, if you don't know what a Nissan Skyline GTR is, then you're not much into cars, let's put it that way. Not much into Need for Speed. So yeah, so go and check that out. It's a wonderful drift car with a lot of power. No mis. Okay, kom ons kyk gou hierso wat gaan nog hierso aan. What's in your hands tonight? Rocking an Odin DNA and Blotto. Oh, some Mr. Ariantos also got an Odin, which is running. Odin. The dual or the single 21700? Kirsten Gounder is inside the house. Good evening, Kirsten. Welcome here as well. Henry Pulse V2 with a recurve. Also going strong over here with all their numbers. Arianto, always Arabian Nights inside the MP on the spade. Now see there. If Ronaldo vapes Arabian Nights and I vape Arabian Nights, then you gotta know that's a tobacco which you need to go. Honestly, guys, if you're into tobaccos, you're missing out if you do not try the rum and maple from Pied Piper, the Arabian Nights from Pied Piper, and the caramel cigar from Pied Piper. You got to try those juices, I'm telling you now. That's your MTL tobaccos. That's your MTL tobaccos. And I'm not being sponsored by Ronaldo. You can ask the Oak. I pay for my juices. Okay? The Bevolk juices was a treat now, but I pay for it, and I do not have an issue paying for it. So I'm not promoting it because I get it for free. I'm promoting it because it's damn good. Plain and simple. All right. Henry pops around. Okay, so Henry is in the area. Nice. Arabian Nights MP on the Spade mix. Squonker nogal. Spade. Yeah, Ronaldo, you can send me a photo of your Spade. Email me a photo so I can put it up for next week on the show. Ronaldo, do you find the Spade mod a bit big for comfort? Yeah, that's what I'm actually interested in. If it's because I mean the other Spade which I have is very small, but that's not the mech. You guys know my Spade, man. Where's my Spade now? He's somewhere. I can't even remember where he is. There it is. So yeah, is this Spade approximately the size of this guy? Or is it larger than this? Because this guy is nice and small, nice and compact though. It's got a lekker juice bottle. By the way, it's a C4 which is on here, which is a great squonking RTA, by the way. Well, great squonking. Not as good as the Hadley, but it's much cheaper than the Hadley. Not sure if you can still get it though, but there you go. And what's lekker about it, you can put on your 810 drip tips on you. And it's single coil as well. You can check the inside. A single coily over there. Look at that, man. Look at that number sitting on the inside over there. Just ready to be cottoned and vaped. So yeah, that's that. Let's put you back my little number. I'm following my Kleinster 18650 mod on. Alright. Okay, let's quickly start. Go over to this side so you can see Mr. Vandy Vape brought out something new again. We're going to check that out now. Kirsten Ronaldo, do you find the Spade? Okay, Mr. Ronaldo is my go-to guy. Always helpful no matter what. There you go. Good person. He's a good person. He's definitely a better person than what I am. If you hear me play online games, I make enemies so quick. Because I do not have any tolerance or patience for people joining a multiplayer war game, which is called team play, and then they don't help. I get crazy. Camping in a bush somewhere, I don't smoke that. Here's probably Ronaldo's photo coming through now. There you go. That's Mr. Ronaldo. I'm telling you now. Okay, let's click over there. Kom nou man, ga maar jou, ek wil hier by jou wees. Jy moet hier uit. I want to go to that. Hier is sommer Vape Meet ding ook. Okay, YouTube. Ronaldo, there it is. No, it's a beautiful compact one. Check this out. Wow. Let me just go to the bigger screen. Check out that number. Yeah. So there you go. That is the Squonker. But it's actually strange that you don't have the Spade logo on it. Where's the Spade logo? Normally they've got a logo on there. You probably got a Chinese clone again, Ronaldo? No, I'm just kidding. I've got no idea. Maybe that is exactly how it's supposed to be. Question, my current carry is a single 18650, comfortable enough. My 21700 Spade is non-functional at the moment, but even that is fine for me. What is it? Something wrong with your board? Arbiter Solo on the Aegis Legend, the dual 21700. While Niku's inside chat, I'm going to ask Niku to send me the Red Bull recipe, which he's got. It is an extremely simple recipe, but if you enjoy Red Bull, that is spot on. You can even ask Dion Danhauser. We had a bit of a taste of this Red Bull on Saturday, and it's spot on Red Bull. So have a heart. Go and check that out. Okay, there's more photos over here. More photos. Okay, Force. Yeah, look at the Forces. Yo, check it out. The Requiem. Forces running the Requiem currently. That's Forces setup over there. The Requiem. Okay, let me go to the big screen. Maybe it's a bit better over there. So yeah, there's it. The Requiem. It doesn't want to like a focus on the thing, but no, yeah. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Oh, there's the back. Okay. There's the back, the Spade. Now you can see the Spade at the bottom over there. So yeah, that's that. Maybe you must just bring it along. Ronaldo, you might as well come and visit over here. You might as well come and visit Cape Town. Take a breather and come down here so we can all make a lekker braai. I think next time the Vape meet, we're somewhere going to have you at my place. I think that's going to be lekker. Someone put up a fire. You can someone bring a vleisie along if you want. Put up some lekker music. And Bob's your uncle. We can do that. Here, stuur Ronaldo weer nog ene. Hier, Ronaldo is nou so op sy stikke. Yes, so. Is that the Spade that's broke? Oh, that's actually a beautiful color. Check out that Spade. It's baie mooi. Doesn't want to. I don't know. I'm not going to circle with the focus. But yeah, that's beautiful coloration. Almost looks like if that panel can fit on mine. If your thing's broken, you know where I'm going with this. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It tastes like a real pipe if you were smoking it. Well, Neil, see if you can find it, yeah, see if you can find the juice again, or the old bottle, or maybe an image from Google. Big Deep, and remember the name of the juice, mate. Dig Deep. 60 watt guy. In case I have a question, I was looking into RTA and kind of want to get into it, but I already have a bunch of sub-ohm tanks that is well worth it. I do know how to build. I use the RTA as well. So what is your question? Do you want to know what RTA to start off with? If it's an RTA which you want to start off with, there's quite a few. The Blaze is a good RTA. The latest Dead Rabbit is a good RTA. The Arbiter 2 is a good RTA. And those are all still in circulation. You will be able to find them. I know the Blaze is bringing out a single coil. So yeah, so that is an option if you want to go into single. So you can always, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's better than sub-ohm. I enjoy it more than sub-ohm. Obviously, you can play a lot around with coils. I use white collar coils. I'm very happy with white collar coils. I think Force also uses white collar coils. But yeah, there's quite a few different coil companies out there. So play around with the coils as well. But you're definitely going to get flavor, which I feel is better than any sub-ohm coil. Any sub-ohm coil. And the thing is, it's the longevity is way longer than a sub-ohm coil. You might get excellent flavor for 2-3 days, and then it starts subsiding, and maybe you can get your 2 weeks out of the coil before you actually have to replace it. if it's suburb, but not these numbers. I mean, I'm running coils. I've run a coil. The most I've ever run a coil for was probably 5 months. 5 months, a pair of dual coil white collars. But it's because I've only used Blimey inside there, which does not have a lot of sugar inside. I mean, I know there's commercial juices which gun the sugar inside the juices, which make the juices obviously taste great, but I'm not one of them. I enjoy it's something not that sweet if I make it for myself, as I said, because the coils last longer. The cotton I only have to replace once every 2 weeks, and that's that. But you must make sure your saturation is on point, because I mean the heat from your coils can damage your cotton a lot quicker as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things to bear in mind, but I'm very happy I'm onto RTAs. Definitely very happy. Mine is even smaller. Henry smaller. SA for living. Yes, meneer. What does one think of a Airstream 7? No. Airstream. No, we're not into this kind of stuff. Disposables. Maybe somebody inside chat knows those things, but I mean, I'm a hobbyist. I don't use those kind of things. Ronaldo, I know they are not in business anymore. I went back to buy more, and they told me, and I looked online, but the company stopped. Well, maybe they've still got images. Maybe there's still image archived somewhere, which you might as well draw up though. So just type in tobacco juice co.za and go to images. Maybe you can find it. Tobacco e-juice co.za. Mekai Kaiser no bought. Okay. Part broke. But I mean, send it to Niku. I'm telling you that Niku is a miracle worker. He's the messiah of vaping down in Cape Town. He just looks at something and he can actually fix it again. It's crazy. The innovation that Oak has. So, Ronaldo, send him a picture of what the problem is and he will immediately tell you, yeah, bring a thing. Do you want titanium? Do you want gold? Do you want copper? Do you want navy brass? What do you want to me to use? No, he's up it though. Okay, what else is here? And that is all. Is going to have to left is a photo one day. I'm going to steal it, Ronaldo. Keep your eyes open. All right, thanks. I think I'll pick up RTA flavor as good as RDA. Yeah, I always, because your RDA your coils tend to be closer to your mouth. Now, obviously, the downside is that if you don't wick correctly and you oversaturate, you might get spit back. Your chances of spit back is very good. And yeah, that is the downside of an RDA. But because the coils are closest to the mouth and normally use an A10, I experience the flavor from RDAs to potentially be better than the RTA. But then you get stuff like the Arbiter 2, which I currently use. Things like the Blaze, which people are very happy with. Those RTAs which I mentioned, I doubt you're going to get Thunderhead Creations anymore though. You won't be able to get the Tauren Beast, the dual coil, that's for sure. But it had a problem with the top cap though, and it had a restricted direct lung, which I enjoyed, but it had super flavor. I still got a few of them as well, but they've got super flavor, and I would rate the flavor probably 5% off from a potential RDA flavor. So close they are to RDA flavor for sure. But for the convenience of this though, this thing produces amazing flavor, the Arbiter 2. But the convenience is unmatched, absolutely, regarding the RTA. Unmatched. I mean, you just fill the thing and there you go. There you go. You don't have to worry, you fill it a few hours later again. But yeah, no, that's lekker. Dion says, white collar coils rock. I'm happy with white collar coils. Very happy with white collar coils. Especially the blues, the white collar blues. That's for direct lunging. And that's very nice. For RTA Arbiter 2 or the Dead Rabbit V3, says Dion Dunhauser, there you go. The Force says Air Scream gives 10% of the flavor that the Oxva gives. Yeah, I've never tried, as I said, never tried the Air Scream, not into the Air Scream. Blaze RTA also very nice. True that. Something which was very nice, but it was so finicky wicking back in the day was the Troll X. But yeah, it was so easy to get that guy to leak. And it had a very flimsy diaphragm at the top where you actually pour your juice through, so you could easily tear the diaphragm, which obviously leads to a lot more thing. Red Bull recipe sent to WhatsApp. Okay, let's put this up, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you got pens ready. Don't be like that now, ne? Get a pen and a paper and I'm going to quickly tell you. And you can watch this video afterwards again. But this is what you're going to do. Okay, the nicotine. Now, because Force uses this as, not Force, because Nico uses this as an MTL juice, he puts in 8 milligrams. 8 milligrams. And it's 8%, put it that way, 8%, which is freebase. He uses, not freebase, he uses Nick salts. But in any case, be that as it may, 8% is basically 8 milligram. It's just going to be smoother. It's not going to be as throat heaty as what a 8 milligram freebase is going to be, put it that way. And then he has got WS23, 30%, which is always something which needs to be in your arsenal. In your arsenal. There you go. That's this monkey nut. That's him. The 30% version, remember, you get a 20% version as well. So that contributes to 1.25%, which gives you the nice iciness. If you want more ice, obviously push it up to 1.5 or 1.8. It all depends on you. But that's the percentage of the WS23, 1.25%. Then he's got Red Bull from Frandy. Okay, Frandy's Red Bull, he's got 5%. And then he has got Red Bull from YY. I'm not sure what the YY stands for. But Y's as in yellow, that Y. And that has got 6%. And then he ends off with Cap Super Sweet at 1.25. And yet again, that is also something which always needs to be in your arsenal, is Cap Super Sweet. There you go. That also always needs to be there. And obviously something else which needs to be there is this. You'll always see these guys in 100 milliliters. The milkshake base from Vape Train. That is, if you want creaminess in anything, that milkshake base. That is boss. I like that. Guys, and that's that. That's that. WS23, 1.25%. Cap Super Sweet, 1.25%. Easy to remember. Both of them exactly the same. Totaling to 2.5%. And then you've got Red Bull from Frandy at 6%. And at 5%, I mean. And then the Red Bull from YY at 6%. So total percentage of, what's it, 11 plus 2.5, 13.5%. 13.5%. And you're going to get a very, very, very nice Red Bull flavor. Why I'm telling you that? Because we vaped it in MTL. And immediately you can get that Red Bull. Immediately. So imagine what you're going to get out of an RTA or RDA. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Because obviously you've got a lot more airflow. And the more airflow you've got, the more potential flavor you've got. We all know that. We all know that. So don't be like that. So Nico, thank you very much for sharing. And that is for everyone. You didn't even have to be a member to get that. Okay? That's okay. And if any of you guys have got a super recipe which you know is going to be a hit and you want to share it, feel free to do that. Though. Feel free. Okay, so yes, Dion Danhauser say white collar coils, rocks, through that. For RTA, Arbiter Tour, and Dead Rabbit, blah, 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 blah. Red Bull recipe sent. Screenshot, show it. No pen. Okay, let's do that. If you can't, okay. But you can always watch the video again. But alright, I'm going to show it. And if you guys want a screenshot quickly. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. You must first wait till this little guy is zoomed in. But it's going to be very hard. I'm going to try and show you that. Okay, there. Let's put it that way. Let's go closer. There you go. Oh, perfect. 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 Fantastic. Fantastic. And it's a shake and vape, yeah. As a man says, it doesn't have to steep in the cupboard for 2 months or 3 weeks or 6 months. You just gooi that thing and it can go. We'll watch it again tomorrow. Okay, Henry, so hopefully that sorted out your issue. Let's quickly have a look at these kind of things, these little new numbers, before time actually gets onto us. So the first thing which we're going to look at is the Matu reverse, nogal reverse RTA. So yeah, now these oaks are coming out with various airflow inserts with various airflow options. But yeah, that's the Vandy Vape. The device received 5 milliliters of juice, which is cool beans. Martin reverse single spiral tank was endowed with a massive high body, blah 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 blah. 3 colors to choose from: black, grey and silver. Low profile tempered glass. Okay, you can have a look at that. Under the dome, spacious drainless deck with lots of with slots responsible for installing a single coil. There you've got a nice single coil RTA. So my buddy Alvin might be interested in this for sure. He loves his single coils. He doesn't want to he refuses to get rid of the Thunderhead, the Tauren, the single coil RTA which I gave him. He loves that thing. Loves it. So yeah, so you've got these various airflow inserts and 2 coils, spare coils, additional flask, adapter, coil trimming tool, so all those numbers. But we all know Handy Vape is always nice and, can I say, giving regarding accessories and extras. Always. So yeah, so that's that. I much prefer the look of the silver one above the black one though. The silver one actually looks fine. Okay, but yeah, that's that. That's the Marty reverse. We saw that guy, and then we've got the Novo 5-pot kit. For you oaks who are talking about the air screams, there you go. You can have that option. 30 watts, adjustable at least. That's cool beans. Even got airflow adjustment, as you can see over there, with a little swivel portion. There's that button operated. Not sure if this guy will be auto draw. Not sure. 2 milliliters of juice. As I said, looks a bit different though, but nothing new. Nothing new. Interesting, the charge now, look at that, 0.78 amps, which is weird. I mean, it's not even a 1 amp charge, but at 0.78, that's a weird ampage, charge ampage for a change. So yeah, that's that. And then we've got this, look at this thing. Look at this. Vicious Ant has released the 18650 DNA 60 by Vicious Ant mod. Let's quickly check this. Yeah. February, Vicious Ant introduced the Micro 18650 DNA 60. This guy would absolutely be great for MTLing. Here, look at this blue one. Look at this. Holy macaroni. Now that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Mooi. Now that is absolutely lovely. Yeah, look at this wooden one. Sisi mama. Sisi, you can even close up this. Huh. Now that's very nice. That is very nice looking. Okay, what is this material? Stabilized wood, acrylic or epoxy resin. Okay, fair and well. Titanium battery cylinder, okay, diameter to 24, so you can actually put on a 24 millimeter. Obviously, because your back plate is going to restrict what you're going to be able to put on there. But yeah, 24 mil is fine. I've got no problem with that. In any case, I doubt you get it. What is the largest, by the way, talking about it, what's the largest MTL RTA which you know of? Is it a 25 millimeter? Or is it a 24 millimeter, the largest one? Okay, but 1 to 60 DNA board, obviously it's going to be super. Oh, goodness. Oh, my Lord, look at this. Uncle Rob, where are you? Look at this thing, Uncle Rob. He's going to get it. I think if he sees this thing, he's going to get it. Holy crap. Wow. This is lovely. No, this is lovely. This is lovely. Well done, Vicious Ant. Well done. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And if you disagree, I'm sorry. I don't care. I think it's lovely. Okay, kom ons check hierdie ding. There's it for all you pot vapors. Disposable vapors. Here you go. Me Cool 2 pot kit. Miniature subsystem, 13 watts. The device was dressed in a lightweight plastic. Dressed. At least 7 What do they mean? What do they mean? 7 concise colors were offered. Concise. Yeah, these people, the vocab, I love it. I love it. For additional protection and ergonomics, a removable silicone case. Okay, that's Discord, not interested there. Obviously, it's going to be great feel in the hand, but I mean, all that for 2 milliliters of juice, 500 milliamp battery, no. Nope, not my cup of tea, thank you very much. And then we've got the Caesar. Hey, Kaiser mods. Kaiser mods. Look at this thing. Okay. Interesting there. If you like the side, what do they call it? Side pieces. I think this is a nice looking side piece. I like it. Look at the little bit of Damascus steel going on at the back over there. Also DNA 60. So this is not going to be cheap. Absolutely. I've got no prices for you guys. It is 3D printed, however, but then again, the Boxer mods, the Rebel mods are all 3D printed and they cost a lot of money. Battery compartment placed at the back side, made open, completely exposure, blah, blah, blah. Yo, it looks very nice with this almost Damascus looking steel there. Probably Damascus looking. The patterns are just too, can I say, too regular, too organized to be Damascus. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Power can be adjusted 1 to 60. Additional switch modes. Temperature control. We've got that there, which is sweet. Bananas. 0.1. Okay, external 18650. Port for changing. I just want to see the battery. How the battery door actually opens. Okay, let's go down a bit more. Maybe they show it. No, they don't show it. They don't show it. Maybe this guy, it looks as if it just pulls out. Yeah? Do you guys agree? As if this section just pulls out, you put in your battery and you push it back in again. Because your contacts looks as if it's at the top and the bottom. So it could be that this guy just actually pulls out. You catch my drift. Here's a nice close now. This is definitely not Damascus. Definitely not Damascus. But the Kaiser mod. Hey, the Kaiser. Yeah, I wish they could have spelled it differently. But yeah, no. This is a nice side piece. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we've got the crystal, the X-Lim. Did I open it correctly now? Yeah, there's the X-Lim. As I said, Oxva, great coils. If you guys, you definitely will not be disappointed in trying any of these Oxva, I'm going to say not disposables, but all-in-one units with replaceable cartridges. Their coils are very good. Oxva's got very good coils. But yeah, that's a new X-Lim. You can see built-in 900 1 amp charging, 25 watts, gives you a bit more stronger vape, and a 13 watt number. So yeah, that's going to be nice. Capacious 900 battery. The Zeus 200 kit, check this number. The Zeus by Geek Vape. For the oaks with the big screens, for the love of the big screens, here it is. There's the next one. Consists of a functional 200 watt dual can box mod. Pair of replaceable coils. Okay, starter kit, zinc alloy, so it's going to be nice and light as well. 4 discrete colors. This blue purple one looks actually cool beans. Hinged lid. A hinged lid with a latch was attached at the bottom. Okay, they will probably show that. There you go, you can see this large picture. Let's take it over there. Take it over there. You can actually see a bit of the hinge. Bit of the hinge over there. And yeah, nice looking. So obviously it will come as a separate as well. If you're not interested in another sub-ohm tank, I'm sure they will sell it separately. But yeah, there's a nice big screen mod for you oaks. Nice looking mod. I think it's a nice looking mod. Like the buttons along the side as well. Looks very nice. Nice big picture. Yo, look at that. That looks funky. That looks funky. Smack it. Okay, and then at last we have got a V3 disposable. Disposable by Ineken. Alright, the inner bar. What? 50 milligram. I'm going to net say. Jeez, like it. Yeah, so for all of you who do not know what the inside looks like of a disposable, basically all of them have got this soft cotton type of sponginess material on the inside, which has been totally soaked with juice, and that is what you're vaping. So you're heating up that cotton broth and then releasing the juice from out of it. But yeah, here you go, some flavors. 15 milliliters, 15 mils of juice, but 50 milligrams, way too strong for me, way too strong. So anywho, that is that. that is that regarding the new things which has been released. Quite a few new stuff, which is interesting. As I said, there's that Vandy Vape number. There's the Z200 Dual 18650 from Geek Vape, which is cool beans. There's that Caesar from Kaiser Mods. By Kaiser Mods, the KSR SBS side by side DNA 60 mod. That's lekker. And then you've got that Myco, that DNA by Vicious Ant. That thing looks awesome. That would be a super MTL mod. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what's going on in chat. We're almost done with the show. Let's see if there's anything which you folks want to add. Is there anything which you saw which you liked, which you thought this is boss? That is cool beans. Just want to quickly go over there. There you go. Put that okay up there. Okay, Henry says, we'll watch again tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. It's a shake and vape. Henry says, thanks, Niku. Cheers, guys. I'm off. Going to Mossel Bay tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock. Have a good one over there, Niku. Cheers, Niku. Everyone's bye-bye, Niku. Everyone's going to miss Niku. This Punanki, Seripad, concise, adjective, giving a lot of information clearly and a few words, brief but comprehensive. All right, so I have got the live chat on. There's nothing after Arihanto's message, which I see inside chat. So obviously you guys are done and dusted. You're not list for me anymore. You came, you saw, you had enough of me. So folks, that is honestly what I've got for you there. As I said, if you're into MTL, you're absolutely going to be happy with the lab. As I said, getting this guy off in the beginning is an issue, but after you got it off, just put it on a mod and just pull that guy off and then lube your O-rings, and the building of that thing is very easy. They've got an interesting tool for removing the bottom portion. It's the same tool you're actually going to use to replace the airflow inserts. So yeah, you folks should be fine with this guy. And if you're in the Cape Town area and you want to test it before you purchase this, you can welcome to come by me and my house and give this guy a test. So thank you very much for your folks. I'm not sure even how many people. I think there's probably 4 people inside currently viewing. Oh, there's 18. Holy crap sack. 18 people, not too shabby, not too shabby. So folks, have a good evening. Thank you very much for joining. I much appreciate it. I will see you next Wednesday. Have a super weekend. And for all you folks that thought Tommy Fury is going to win, like what I am, I'm very glad he actually won. And yeah, and it's actually strange. You can actually, if you guys watched, not the highlights, if you watched the whole fight, which is fairly boring because there's a lot of clenching, grippiness, but you can see that there's the first time he actually faces a boxer. Now I know Tommy's regarded as a professional boxer, but I more regard Garcia and people like that as professional boxers. But you can even see that Jake struggled against this guy. You can see it, absolutely see it. So yeah, it was easier for him to take on those MMA and basketball players and chess players and curling players. Those kind of things. But in any case, folks, have a lucky weekend. Have a good one. Cheers. I'll see you again next Wednesday evening.